Sold your shares and made a sweet little profit. Nice. But here comes the question. Do I have to pay tax on the entire sale or just the profit I made? Or even better, what if I made a loss? Can I avoid the tax? These are the questions that every beginner would have in his mind today. Welcome, friends, to Simple Trade with Patience. Let's break this down. No jargons, no confusion, just clear, simple answers and explanation. So, what is STCG? Now, if you sell listed shares or equity mutual funds within 12 months of buying them and you make a profit, that's called short term capital gain or STCG. Yes, that profit is taxable. Now, earlier STCG was taxed at 15%, but from July 2024, it has now been taxed at 20%, no matter whatever your income slab. So if you made 10,000 profit in a year or 2,000, it does not matter. 20% would go to the government as tax. Now, why this tax? This tax is designed to encourage long term investing and to reduce excessive short term speculation. So, whether you sell in 3 days or 10 months, if it is under a year and you make profit, you need to pay STCG at 20%. So, let's take a simple example. Okay. Now, you buy shares at a value of 1,000 each and you buy 100 shares. So right now your principal amount is 10, I'm sorry, 1 lakh. Now, after 2 months, the share value has increased to 1100. Now, your principal value has increased to 1 lakh 10,000. Profit you have made is 10,000. So now, within 12 months, if you sell these shares, you are paying 20% on that profit amount of 10,000, which is 2,000. So this is your STCG that you pay to the government, 2,000. Straightforward. Now, here's a common mistake what normally is done by beginners. Okay, listen to this. Now, what if you sold shares worth 10,000? Do you still pay STCG of 20%? No, my friend. You only pay STCG on the profit part inside that 10,000, not the full sale amount. So, when you bought shares, you bought 100 shares at the rate of 1,000. Now, after 2 months, it is 1,100. Now, you are trying to book your profit of 10,000 and withdraw it. So let's assume you sell 9 shares. So you receive 9,900, right? So here comes the concept of FIFO, first in, first out. So now those original shares, which costed you 100 rupees each, okay? Now, considering that your 9 shares would cost you only 9,000, the profit you made is 9,900 due to the fact that the share value is 1,100. So your profit is 900 at the moment, and your STCG would be 20% of 900, which would be only 180. So where you would pay 2,000, now you are paying only 180 due to the fact that you have partially withdrawn. The next question, what if you made a loss? So let's go ahead and take an example. Now, let's take stock A, which we made a profit of 10,000. Okay. Now, there was another stock B, stock B, which we made a loss of 4,000. So where would be my STCG charged? On what amount? The amount that I would be charged would be on 6,000. So 20% of 6,000, 1,200. So, but this is only within 12 months. So instead of paying 2,000, now I end up paying 1,200 thanks to the loss that I made on another stock. Now let's look at the bonus part of this. Now, the bonus over here is you get to carry forward your losses. And this part is missed by most beginners. So if your total capital loss is more than your total gain, you can carry the leftover loss forward for up to 8 years. So let's say you lost 15,000 this year but only gained 5,000. Now you can carry forward 10,000 to offset it against future capital gains. But remember, you must file your income tax returns on time. Some important points that I would like to touch upon. Now, you cannot adjust stock market losses against salary, future and options, or your business income. They can only be set off against capital gains. And if you do not declare the losses in your ITR, you lose the right to adjust or carry it forward. So, friends, always declare your capital losses, even if you do not make any profits. So, now a question would come to your mind: who decides the adjustment or carry forward? It's you. You have to decide if you have gains this year, adjust it now and reduce tax. If not, carry it forward and use it in the next 8 years. Your CA can help you, but you need to make the choice by filing your ITR on time. You need to make sure that year on year you are filing your income tax returns. So let's have a quick recap now. STCG is 20% tax on short term profits post July 2024. Now, only profits are taxed, not your entire sale. FIFO, first in, first out method is used to calculate the cost on partial withdrawals or partial sale. Losses, which could be also said as short term capital losses, they can reduce your tax. And if unused, you can carry it forward 8 years. Just remember, you declare it in your ITR before the deadline. Still confused? Whether it is market tax, STCG, ITR, or even F&O rules, you can always put me a question. I'll be glad to help you. That's what I'm here for. Follow me for simplified stock market wisdom, the kind that you wish your school taught you. Let's turn confusion into confidence, one video at a time. So like, follow, share, boost. Let's grow together. And in my next video, probably a few days, I would come up with another educational content. Thank you, friends. Have a wonderful time. Trade safe, be safe, invest safe.